to the program, and certainly an invitation to Jamaicans who can do better.
State Minister in the Ministry of Labour and Social Security, Andrew Gallimore, says gestures of this kind in these times are important.
I think it is fantastic that the culture in your company would allow you to voluntarily step forward and say, we see a need, we see a well-structured program that is delivering assistance to those who are in the greatest need in our country, and we want to participate, and we want to do that right now in the season when many people don't have family to look to.
Delrose Smith-Gordon, a PATH beneficiary and the breadwinner for her mother and 8 children, says PATH has been her lifeline.
Right now, if it wasn't the PATH, I don't know where I was standing.
PATH is the government's flagship social assistance program, providing cash grants to over 326,000 beneficiaries who are considered among the most vulnerable in society. To date, the program has paid out a total of $1.7 billion in grants to improve the lives of persons in the areas of health and education. Those were the stories making the news today. For more information, please visit our website at www.jis.gov.jm. Stay with us. Jamaica Magazine continues.
Do you know that you can help to reduce the spread of influenza A H1N1 in Jamaica by taking the following precautionary measures? If you are sick, limit your contact with other people as much as possible. Do not go to work. Stay at home until you are fully recovered. Cover your mouth and nose with a mask or tissue when coughing or sneezing. Throw the used tissue in the wastebasket. Then wash your hands with soap and water, and do so every time you cough or sneeze. Remember, prevention is always better than cure, so protect yourself and your family from the influenza A H1N1 virus. A message from the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
To serve, protect, and reassure the people of Jamaica with courtesy, integrity, and proper respect for all. That's the mission of the Jamaica Constabulary Force and its auxiliaries. At this time of the year, there seems to be greater need for protection and reassurance. Acting Deputy Commissioner of Police in charge of operations, Glenmuir Hines, sat down with Ian Boyne to talk about the additional police on the streets this Christmas. In Issues and Answers, next.
Mr. Hines, good to have you back on Issues and Answers. 700 police personnel have been now deployed on the streets to beef up security. Before we talk about that, we want to just get some public reactions to this.
I think it's an excellent move. And at this time of the year, it's very, very important.
Yes, can they protect us?
It's 50-50 because you know you have good cop, bad cop.
Although I know they can't see everything, but I feel safe with them around.
It really makes a difference.
At times you feel safe, but compared to other stories they hear on the news, you're wondering if they're really there to protect you or they're going to hold you up like somebody else.
I've seen them on the streets so much, and it gives a new level of confidence to whatever is happening now.
It will make a positive impact on the crime.
Safety part? Yes, because there's not a lot of spot check.
We feel quite well because we come here every Christmas and we we enjoy ourselves and we feel reasonably safe.
Strong support at DCP for this move by the police force. The public certainly throwing their support behind this. Can this be sustained over a good period? Is this going to be a new thrust and not just a seasonal deployment?
There are 2 points I wish to make. It's 700 additional police personnel that were deployed. Yes, we intend to sustain it. What we have done is to ensure that we make better use of the available resources. And one thing is that we are driving is that all police stations with a police vehicle within the critical crime band, that vehicle must be out on patrol. And the idea is to create a greater coverage of policing across the island. Because there is a simple theory. If you're able to reduce the criminal free space, then you reduce opportunities for criminals to commit crimes.
And the police force has been recently strengthened in terms of its mobility. More vehicles have come to the force, thus boosting its capacity to be on the streets.
In addition to the numbers, how we use them is also going to be critical. The commissioner has given directive that all of these cars have unique mark to identify them as patrol vehicles. For example, those vehicles that are assigned to motorized patrol, on no account should they be seen outside of the corporate area. The Commission has given instructions to the commanders to ensure that this does not happen. Additionally, citizens are being asked to report where these vehicles are seen outside of the assigned areas.
I see. So a greater accountability is being put into the system.
Absolutely, because that is to have them doing patrol at every given time.
Now these patrols, Mr. Hines, are not just limited to the shopping areas and to the plazas. The patrols will also be in communities.
Absolutely. Whilst the greater concentration will be in the plazas, parks, markets, but certainly we are aiming to have a total coverage of the entire island. Because those persons who are shopping in the plaza, at some point, they will go home. Precisely. And we need to make them feel safe on their way home as also at home.
Is there any system that is set up where the public can monitor the police, can give a feedback to people like you who are in administrative position, who have management of the force, so that the men are really patrolling rather than, visiting girlfriends or in the bars?
Absolutely. It's a new system that we are driving, and it's called the Citizens Patrol Log. And what it is that each patrol unit will be given a patrol book for citizens to sign. And there are some critical checkpoints in each patrol zone that these patrol must visit, and where citizens identified will then initial these patrol books to say that these patrols came at what hour, what day, and they will sign those registers to allow for checking by visiting officers. Okay. The sensitization of the citizens is now taking place, but we intend to roll that out early next year.
Interesting news from the police force, a stronger presence on the road, and even an opportunity for us as members of the public to give feedback and to monitor the police activities. The acting Deputy Commissioner of Police, Glenmore Hines, is telling us about increased security presence for the holidays and beyond. We take a break, but we'll be right back.
Yes, I feel safe.
But when the police them out, you remember them keep away.
It is, man, I don't trust them. I'm scared of them myself.
When someone is trying to do something illegal, you kind of give them a doubt not to do it.
If I see the police in the plaza, it gives you a sense of security. More police you have on the road, the better it is, because I think that will keep the crime down.
The quality of the personnel that they are sending out here, that will
I don't mind them, because I'm not around though, so I have to see them around.
Yes, I do feel safe to be on the street while the police is around.
More police presence you have, the less criminal element you're going to have, and even if they're out, they're going to be more careful. So I think it makes a difference.
Here we are back on Issues and Answers. The Acting Deputy Commissioner of Police, Glenmore Hines, is responsible for operations. He's telling us about the arrangements for the holiday season, but also